Hey, Squirrely, how we doing, bud? Internet vet, what's up, my man? Chet Mason, what's up, bud? Donnie, Jason, Joshua. What a day. What a day. Blake Thompson, how we doing, buddy? Anybody else in the Midwest get to enjoy a nice day outside today? Man, it was nice. Not too bad, John, not too bad. LTO, what's up, bud? Oh, man. Reef Robber, what's up, buddy? How we doing? Jason, you got Trap Shy Beaver. That's tough, bud. When that happens, your best bet is to stick with blind sets. I prefer to use snares in blind sets than anything, but you can also blind set some footholds too. If it's just tough because you don't want to make it any worse. Um, yeah, stick with blind sets. Anything with lure, cast, or anything like that, more than likely is not going to work. Beautiful northern Wisconsin. You guys are still froze out though, pretty hard. LTO, it's going. I'm going to be pulling everything on Monday. I was hoping to get a chance to get get them checked before now. Our water level finally just stabilized here 2 days ago, but I'm back to work 6 days a week right now. So the Friday, which I normally would run traps on, I had to work. So now it's going to be on Monday. Mr. Somebody, how we doing? Yvette, let's get the party started. Well, I appreciate it, bud. Yeah, Reef Robber, you're here right on schedule, bud. Boiling new 550s. That's awesome. That is awesome. A lot of ice on the inland lakes still. Yeah, I bet, bud. I bet. 45 in Kentucky, Blake. That's kind of chilly. Ah, Donnie, that's tough. That's tough. Yeah, you can spook them pretty good with that. It's not the end of the world, but um, I tend to, at least for me anyway, 330s educate beaver very quickly, in my opinion. That being said, though, I love my 330s, so it's kind of a double-edged sword for sure. It's just breezy in Georgia. Brief. I don't think I did, Earl. What day was it? Because I've got nothing, bud. I'm all the way scrolled down into middle of March, and I don't see anything from you. I don't know. My phone's been glitchy here recently. We had a yesterday. All of a sudden, I tried to call my wife after work, and it said number cannot be completed as dialed. Tried to call my old man, same thing. I thought for some reason they shut my phones off, the whole family's, but apparently U.S. Cellular has some. They've had some big glitch they're working on and rebooted something or another. I don't know the whole spiel, but apparently they bunch of phones lost service for about 3 or 4 hours. Are they, Matt? I haven't got to see this new one. I'm gonna have to check that out. It's been shoot. I'm probably 3 or 4 behind on him now. John, no, I haven't. Um, I don't do a whole lot of nuisance trapping in the spring. Um, most of my nuisance stuff, I've done a few coyotes, but it's later in the summer into fall. But primarily right now, I'm getting calls for like groundhogs and skunks and stuff like that. Donnie Snare went in today. Good. I wish you luck, buddy. Glad you're doing better, Joshua. You gotta take care of yourself, man. Yeah, that's fine, though. That's interesting. I had someone else 2 days ago message me like, "Hey, I sent you a picture." I'm like, I didn't get the picture. Hey, Tracy, what's up, bud? Did you, Matt? Maybe it was Thursday then. If you're talking about the phone thing, maybe it was Thursday, not Friday. It don't matter, Earl. Whatever you want to do, bud. I'll check it if I can. Trev, pretty rough. So I was actually talking to Dale Billingsley about it the other day. Uh, I all drowners because I'm working through this whole line. That being said, when the water comes up, I am inaccessible to anything. Everything's so far underwater, I can't touch it. But by running a long chain system like he does, he could stake it up high, and when the water comes up, he can still pull the trap up and adjust up the bank according to the water daily if he chooses. If I was to take time off of work to do this next year, that's probably what I'd go towards. But I knew I was working through it, so legally I had to run drowners. I'm just hoping to break 50. That's pretty disappointing, to be honest with you. Oh, yep. All right, he's here now, guys. Cut it out about scab. I'm going turkey hunting on Wednesday. Good luck, LTO. Good luck, bud. Huh. Oh, I got it now. Yeah, I got it now, Earl. My wife actually is asking me about that. Um, and I almost thought about getting some like truck decals, kind of like with my logo of the traps that I got on back the shirts, but I haven't been around with it a whole lot. When we get a few more people in here, I do have something that might be coming down the line, and I kind of want everybody's opinion on. So, yeah, Trev, I'd be happy with it. I'm learning this whole spring beaver season as well, just as I go. So, when did it the first year, I caught 18. Last year, I think it was 43 or 42. This year, probably around mid 50s, I'm guessing. So, not terrible. I just got to do more homework. I got to do more homework, find better ground, more ground. Just part of it. Hey, PC, how we doing, bud? PC's gonna get some sets out next week. Good deal, bud. I wish you luck, man. Unfortunately, I'm pulling everything on Monday. Our season goes until Friday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they're talking rain pretty much nonstop. That means Friday, I'm going to have stuff 5, 6 feet underwater and wouldn't even be able to get to it. Trev, and that was my plan too. I was going to butcher a lot of these beaver because I love beaver back straps. The hindquarters, roast them, they're good. Uh, but with this drowning system, I've had stuff sitting on the bottom for 4 or 5 days, and I just got pretty nervous about a lot of that. That was a little too long for me to want to eat them myself, uh, but just frustrating. What do you do? It's just not worth the risk of getting the whole family sick over it. That's no, Earl. I haven't. Um, I've missed his last probably 3 videos, maybe 4 now. I get the notifications at work, and it's like, well, I'll check them tonight, and then I get caught up and stuff, and I haven't been. So I'll probably take tomorrow afternoon. Will be a slow day at work, and I'll probably get caught up on some people. Yeah, Joshua. Sounds like you've been battling a lot yourself, buddy. Uh, it's just It's not even like colossal rains. It's just we'll get a steady like 2 inches over, I don't know, 24 hours. And the next day, creeks are fine. The day after that, all of a sudden they're up 3 feet. The day after that, they're up 5 feet. And then it just takes another 3 or 4 days to bring them back down. Yeah, Trev, that'd be all right. 48 hours, I trust it. Um, but some of these are 4 or 5 days, a little too much. James, I was hoping a turkey hunt. I'm not 100% sure I'll be going or not. Uh, could have killed one tonight, probably in our yard. My wife's pet turkeys were out there clucking, helping, and 2 o'clock this afternoon, turkey gobbled 50 yards off into the timber. I mean, it was close. It was close. If my boy had a youth tag, we would have gone after him. Hey, Jesse, how we doing? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. 70 pounds, big beaver. Oh, we're not quite there yet, vet, but I should pass it for sure. This check's gonna be pretty extended, and I'm hoping it'd be nice to hit 60, but we'll see. I appreciate it, though, buddy. No problem, John. It's always fun boiling traps. I don't do a whole lot of it anymore. Just haven't had the time. So if I'd have any canines or 220s, I'll try to buy them at the nationals and just let them sit outside in the rain for 2 or 3 months and get some rust on them. Scab, I have not. That's actually not a bad idea though. I could almost loop a long pogo through that, half hitch it, and anchor it way up high. It'd make the top end be able to move a little bit. But actually, there might be something to that. I appreciate that, Scab. We're gonna look into this a little more. Hey, David, how we doing? Wow, Joshua, I did not know that. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. That's too bad, bud. Well, hopefully get feeling better. Don't push it though. Do not try to force that issue, especially with back injuries. You know, slow and steady. Do not push that. I had a good friend of mine that I work with, and we when we're pulling orders for a grocery store, basically, um, we're lifting 50 to 60,000 pounds a night for 10 hours, just repetitively. And he had minor back issues, and he rushed it back to work and ended up blowing out a bunch of discs in his neck. He's had 3 neck surgeries now, and he's 35, 36. Not that much older than me. He can't even turn his head. His neck's like permanently stuck. Terrible deal. So do not push it, bud. Jesse, we still got traps out, but um, until Monday, then everything's pulled up. I bet. I'll gladly pay it to you, sir. Gladly pay it to you. Yeah, absolutely, Reef Robber. Feel free to. Reef Robber's got some channels here, guys. Check them out. You got vets on here. Uh, Trev's. Huh, interesting, Scab. Yeah, I hear you, Joshua. One of my dad's good friends, he has that too. He's since got a little early retirement from work, but hey, he's struggling. He has good days and then there's bad days. You only get one body, man. You got to take care of it best yourself, best you can. And I'll be the first to admit I was terrible when I was younger, tearing the hell out of myself. We'd roof. I'd work nights before I met my wife. I'd work 6 o'clock to 2 in the morning. Then I'd be roofing by 7 a.m. and I'd roof all day until I went to work. And we just jump off the roofs. I mean, just tore the hell out of my body, and I definitely pay for it. So, Ottercat, hey, how we doing? Fish hunt traps in here. How's it going? Kind of changing things up a little bit, doing a Saturday Night Live. So we can't stay up too late because I got to work tomorrow. All right, Trev. I appreciate stopping in, buddy. Have a good night, man. Yeah, Joshua. And hindsight's always 2020, man. Whether you're trapping or just life in general. Um, the decisions we make, especially the bad ones, we always wish you could go back and change them, but fortunately, it don't work that way. Thanks, Trev. Yeah, Scab. I actually wasn't even thinking about it last night. My wife went out with some friends, and I was just hanging out with my boy in the living room, watched a movie, played a little bit of Call of Duty with him, hung out with him, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I saw Jay get on, so I bugged him and harassed him on his life for a little bit. That was about it. LTO. Yeah. Problem is, I gotta. Well, Saturdays I'm up almost as early as I am on Sundays anyway. Sundays I work up at 5:30 to work, but Saturdays my daughter's got me up by about 6 to 6:15 anyway. So hey Tina, how we doing? Dear Slayer, what's up? Hey, there's Dale right there. I just was talking about you a little bit. Man, I missed Reefs yesterday. Why didn't I get a notification for that? I know Jay was live once when my other buddy Justin was live, and I went to his live for a little bit too. But huh, right here, Ottercat. I can take care of a lot of things with a well placed thumb. Jesse, yes, actually, all my fur is getting moved here in about 2 to 3 weeks. Um, Everything. Uh, Kind of looking forward to that. Just being able to turn the freezers off and kind of reboot a little bit. Last year, carrying over a bunch of coon is kind of tough. Having to run that walk in all the time, and just I'll be able to just start completely fresh and start over beginning of next year, and I'm really looking forward to that. Deer Slayer, you got 4 trout. That's awesome, buddy. Reef Robert. Wouldn't surprise me. I could see that. Oh yeah, Dale. We're just talking about the benefits of your long chain setup to where you could pull that trap up and adjust it for fluctuating water versus the downside to my drowning setup. Both sides have their pros and cons. And if next year I was able to take some time off for work and check daily, I probably would lean a little more towards the long chain setup like you have. Um, but it was out of my hands this year because I had to work through everything. So at the very soonest, I could check like every 3 days, and that's if the water worked with me, which it definitely did not work for us this year. You have to get another drink already. But it's one of those things, it's kind of it's a double-edged sword. I really do like having all my beaver dispatched on the bottom of the drowner, out of sight, not a big crop circle on the bank. But, when we flood like this, I'm completely out of action. There's nothing I can do. LTO, mine ends the 15th. So I think it's Friday, if I remember right. And see, that's news to me, Dale. I had no idea. I know a lot of people that run it, a lot of beaver trappers that are far better at than I am. Um, it just for the way my spring had to go, uh, it was just kind of out of the question. But I will say I'm starting to lean towards it and see the benefit of it a lot more than I did, say, last year at about this time. Um, honestly, last year about this time, I could not understand why people wanted the long chain, why they wouldn't want something dead and dispatched on the bottom. And it took a year of that water doing this consistently that made me realize one of the major pros to it. That's awesome, dear Slayer. That is awesome. Just shared you out. Yeah, that's true, Billingsley. That's true. That is definitely true. Heck, we're gonna get back up into the 70s again this week. Hey, Mahler, how we doing, buddy? Yeah, everything has their pros and cons. I mean, that's just everything in life, period. But um, I will be investing in some chain for next year, I think, and setting a few longer chained. Yeah, Jesse, that's a good thing. That's an awesome thing. Um, so something that is kind of new. I am buying a new walk-in freezer. Pretty massive one. 28 foot by 12 foot. Uh, pretty massive. So yeah, she knows about it. We're fine. Oh, Joshua, yeah, that's tough, bud. That's hard on you, man. That's very hard. But yeah, I just gotta find a place to put it. Oh, I got both Chads in here. You guys threw me for a loop there for a second. Saw Dale say, "Hey, Walker." I'm like, "No, that was Mauler." Oh no, Walker's in here too. LTO, I'm not sure yet. I should, but probably not. Um, we'll see. One lucky SOB. How you figure? Yeah, I did get a hell of a deal on it, so I can't complain. But and it's even single phase too, so I can use it right here at my place. I thought I was gonna have to get like a separate property just to have it. Oh, but two Chads don't make a right, right? Yeah, scab. We're all young and stupid at some point, right? We tend to learn and grow up as we get older. At least that's what I tell myself, but I'm just I'm too damn stubborn. I know that. Some of my friends that know me personally and see me work and stuff, I'll take on any type of challenge. If someone tells me something can't be done, I will prove to them it can be. Uh, which can be a negative, very negative thing, but also be very good too. Vet, Dale, I love my replacement blades. Don't go judging me. Add in a Brad. Oh God, two Chads, a Brad, and a Dale. Anyone else from Iowa in here? Hey, 578, what's up? Yeah, Jesse. The only way my wife's gonna let me use this thing is if I fully enclose it with a wall, with siding and everything. So that's gonna be the next big step. Yeah, 578, right? I can get like 20 pallets inside that thing. Oh yeah, Joshua. It's so different now. Matthew. Two Chads walk into a bar. Well, I sure in the hell ain't following them into there. I promise you that. So, um, just testing your drone. Nice, nice, Brad. So I want to run something past all you guys. Uh, I really am debating. We've had a few jokes about it in my life before about a calendar. I'm really looking at putting a calendar together. Mostly because I've never really seen a trapping calendar, and one of my buddies on here, he's actually one of the guys who gave a huge donation to Funky Trap Tags to give kids all those dog proofs at the Nationals last year. He called me up and said, "Hey, when's this calendar coming out?" And I said, "Oh, it's just kind of a joking thing, man. We're not doing a calendar." And he goes, "No, seriously, why don't you put something together? Come up with something and put it together and make all the profit go to the NTA or the ITA or Fur Bearers Unlimited, something." Um, so I am thinking about putting something together. I don't know yet if it's going to be kids with trapping, just random trapping pictures that from trappers across the country. I might even put something together that just has YouTube trappers on it. Uh, Kind of curious what your guys' thoughts are. What would most interest you? Kind of those three categories. Uh, I'm probably kind of leaning away from the what I call the big dogs of trapping, because everybody knows their name. But some of these guys that are around that catch some bigger numbers, if they want their picture in a calendar with some good catches or a good day, or do we want a bunch of kids with their first animal, or do we want some of these guys on here, the YouTube trappers, or do we want a couple of different options? Um, just kind of something I'm playing with, but I'm really thinking it's going to be happening. Well, I'm way behind now. Northern Trapper, how we doing? Not a calendar of Chads. No, Mauler. No, we're keeping this very PG. Very PG. It's gonna be a while, Jesse. It's still fully enclosed with a wall and everything. Several hours from my house yet. Yeah, CJ, you're right. No, Scab, ain't gonna happen. We're gonna keep this very PG. I promise you that. Hey, Judith and Dan, I just was hearing about all these beaver you're pulling out. I apologize, man. I'm a little behind on your series, so I'm gonna have to check that out. Heard you've been hammering some big ones. Hey, Nathan, out back fishing and camping. I appreciate it, bud. You might actually be. Hey, yep, you got me past the threshold I've been sitting at for a while, so I appreciate it. Yeah, AutoCAD, and that's kind of my thoughts. I'm not I'm kind of weighing my options, so I don't know how big this would be. I don't know how well it'd take off, but I would invest, several hundred to maybe even a couple $1,000s in getting these damn calendars made. But all the proceeds would either go to an organization, or I'm thinking about kind of spinning off myself and doing like a trapping promotion, um, just across the country. Maybe that even eventually could lead to, um, like maybe like a radio broadcast of an advertisement, or um, anything, just something to promote trapping. So I'm not sure where it's going to go with, but the proceeds and the profit of those calendars would go to something trapping related. Yeah, sounds like you're you're doing awesome, Dan. I'm gonna have to check that out. Probably tomorrow I'll get slow at work. Oh yeah, go for it, Nathan. I don't care at all. I appreciate it, bud. You do whatever you want to do, man. We're always sharing each other's links and stuff on here. Absolutely. Yeah, Scab, and that's almost something like something my wife actually had an idea of. So you've got the calendar part down here, and then you got the picture up here, and dividing it into three. It could be a kid with catch or whatever. We could do some random, maybe some guy in Alaska with a wolf. We could do more than just one picture. So uh, I don't know, just something I'm really starting to play around with, and the more I think about it, the more I'm really leaning to it. Hey, Bucky, everything outdoors. How we doing? Yeah, Patrick, I agree with you. I agree. Almost a 5 fit or 450. Awesome, Nathan's. Set on sign. Movie date with the wife. Uh, I get it, buddy. No problem. Yeah, CJ, and that's something, they're having an event here in Southwest Iowa, June 4th, and that could be something to where I could take a couple $100s of the profits and buy 2 or 3 dozen dog proofs with to give to people, especially the kids learning to trap. Set up seminars all across the state or the country even. My mind tends to wander and I go big picture before I really focus on the little stuff at hand. Um, it can be really awesome, or it can be a really big flaw of mine too. So, Steve, that's the problem. PETA's got so far ahead of us in telling people the false information. It's terrible. It's ridiculous, and that's we need to get ahead of this stuff. Show people what really happens in life if we don't trap or hunt, how these things can really get out of hand. I mean, even the fishermen in here, if every fisherman that's fished a pond before, I'm sure you've come to a pond and you pull bluegill out like this on a bare hook. I mean, because the population wasn't controlled, they blew up too much, and now they're all stunted. They're not healthy. It's terrible. Nathan's out back fishing up to 4:45. 4:46, my man. Jesse sent. Oh, I couldn't even ask that man, but we've all got to start doing something. Uh, and I don't even care who it is, but just all of us kind of need to to step up to the plate and really do what we can to promote fur, to promote trapping. Uh, we're a dying breed, whether we want to admit it or not. Joshua, Aiden, that depends, man. Are you? Is it in season in your area? If not, I would not even mess with it. First off, cats tend to go green belly pretty quick. It's not sure on your temperature or anything, but if it's not in season, I wouldn't mess with it. At least that's my opinion. Catfish fever outdoors. How we doing, bud? Oh, Jeep fam's in here. Oh, who let him in? I thought we had him locked out of here. Exactly, Patrick. And that's the thing they don't understand. They do not understand that. Yeah, Scal, that's not a bad idea either. So, Dan, funny story since you tell me that. So many years ago, when the Iowa Trapping Convention was not that far from my house. This has been years ago, before I met my wife. So this has been probably 10 years ago. There's people selling shirts there, and they had this bright pink shirt, and on the front of it said "Got Beaver," and I'm like, I want that shirt. That is my shirt. So I buy this shirt. I throw it on immediately because I'm so proud of this. And all of a sudden, I start getting all these looks at the convention. I go to Casey's, get gas, got more looks. I think I came home, went to Walmart, got some groceries. I got a whole bunch of looks there. And I'm like, what? A guy in a pink shirt? I mean, seriously? There's nothing wrong with it. Later that night, so I wore the shirt for like 9 hours. I take it off, and on the back of it says "Man Trapper," and I just like melted. Like that was terrible, so terrible. Hey, Justin, how we doing, buddy? Yeah, Jesse, and that's the thing. If I do this, I'm gonna get pictures from other people. I'm not even gonna have my name on this thing at all. Period. I just want to have something that the bulk of people can relate to. Um, a bunch of average Joes. Average trappers, kids with trapping, kids. You can see that kid holding that first muskrat, and it can trigger a thought with you with your first muskrat or your first raccoon, whatever it might be. Um, it's just an idea I got going. Otter cat, that's terrible. You're ruthless. Oh, you want me to, Matthew? I got it upstairs, but I actually got it. I still got it, but I'm not gonna wear this. I'm not gonna publicly humiliate myself. Right, Steve? Jeep fam, no doubt. Yeah, right, vet. Oh, you got it, Scab. Everybody's got to. If you guys didn't give me a hard time, I wouldn't think you guys like me. No, not getting the shirt out. I am gonna go mix another drink though. Nope, not getting the shirt. No reef robber, but she still laughs at me today after seeing me do that. Big race day for Jeep fam next Monday at 7 p.m. Richard, I appreciate it, buddy. I really do. Pheasants and quail for sure. We've never had a shortage on turkeys though. We've had a massive amount of turkeys over the years. Uh, for whatever reason. Hey Ruger, how we doing? LTO, yeah. Um, she should be coming in here. I think later. She said. We'll see though. She's watching Blue Bloods now with my boy. I think they're watching it without me. I'm kind of upset, but off the hook. How we doing, bud? Yeah, Dale. I'll be pulling on Monday. Um, with that weather coming through, I actually just looking through my phone here a little bit ago. I seen you text me. I haven't looked at it yet, but it said something about you saw the forecast. So I'm not gonna risk it all week again because I don't want. Last thing I want to do is not be able to get to them Friday and then have traps out after season and get myself in a pinch. No, no. I was ashamed after having that shirt, but she laughs at it too. Ooh, that's a good one. No, I've got a lot to learn about the spring beaver for sure. But what do you guys think of my new filming style with the kind of selfie stick? What's your guys' opinion on that? Okay, Scab, I see what you got going on here. Okay, Scab, I like where you're going with that. And that's the thing. I'm not opposed to making more than just one, too. I just kind of like, before I invest several $100s into this, I want to make sure that, I can sell some calendars. Uh, I'll probably start off with 100 of them and see where it goes. I've already talked to Alan up at Funky Trap Tags. I said, hey, if I give these to you, can you take them to all the conventions I'm not going to? And he's willing to put them on his booth and stuff and move them. Um, and he reached out to a couple other vendors and just see, say, hey, this is what's going on. You know, everything we make off these is just going back to promoting trapping. So, oh, really, Dale? Holding off till Wednesday. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm working 7 a.m. to probably about 6 p.m. So it sucks, but what do you do? Yeah, Ottercat. Thanks, guys. I really like it myself. I've always told myself before, like, I'm not going to be showing my face in this because it's not about me. It's about what I'm doing. I'm trying to show you guys what and how this is what I'm doing. But with it on my chest all the time, yeah, you're seeing the actual set, but sometimes you're not seeing why I set there. What's down the crick? What made me focus on that point? So I'm gonna be doing both. I probably primarily sticking with this, but I will be using the chest mount a few times as well. Thanks, Reef Robber. Next year I'm gonna be doing a lot more of it. I think a lot more. Hey, Mark, how we doing, buddy? If we did do a YouTube calendar, there are several guys in here that I kind of got my eye on that I'd reach out to and see if they'd be willing to submit a picture as well too. So um, we'll see what happens. I'm digging a little more. I've kind of, we're all obviously on YouTube, but there's so many of those old time trappers that are against YouTube. But if they'd be willing to buy a calendar and support, trapping as well. So if I do end up making one with kind of YouTube people on it, I will for sure be doing one with not just YouTube people on it. Whether that is kids or that's just something I thought about doing too, is like trappers from the past. Find some of those old pictures from the 50s and 60s, even black and white photos of trappers. I think that'd be awesome as well. Richard, we just got ourselves a fresh rum and Pepsi, so BA Trapping, how we doing, bud? Told you she'd make it. And she let the dog in.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to use your charger. My phone's almost dead.
Oh. And she got a glass of wine even.
Yeah.
Here comes the star of the show, Scab. That's terrible. Why'd you say that?
The dog? She did join us.
Dog.
Oh, hi, Otter Cat.
I made a mistake talking about my pink shirt from the convention.
I shared that story last time I was here too. Your man trapper shirt?
Yeah.
Mr. Pink Shirt has his hands from the trappers.
No.
That's funny.
Nope, not gonna happen, LTO. We're not getting that.
Do you even still own that shirt?
It's in my closet. Your closet. Richard, that's interesting. I just tried a Mountain Dew, a hard Mountain Dew the other day. That was terrible. Scab, that's enough. Yeah, PA, I'm doing all right, bud. Getting by anyway. About ready to wrap up the season, so. LTO, we're not getting it.
It's in the closet.
Ottercat, I'm going to block you.
Do not block Ottercat.
I should have.
You're so needy.
She is so needy. Why'd you let her in here?
She came in.
Matthew can't block us all.
PTA, you do your last check yet? Not yet.
Nope, that's going to be Monday. Pulling everything on Monday, so bittersweet. But like I said, I move all my fur here in about 2 to 3 weeks. Ready for a clean slate. Then spend the next few months working. We're going to be finishing our basement, at least starting on it.
I'm ready for that.
I'm sure you are. Vet, I'm not getting the shirt. Hey, thanks, Michael. I appreciate it, buddy. I really do. Jeep Fam's wife says hi.
Oh. Thrashing? What's thrashing?
What are you seeing thrashing?
G, go up. Jeep Fam. Up, right there. Cutting the floor off the Wrangler? That sounds interesting. Where you put your feet?
Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. No, you're good, buddy. That's interesting. You got some work going on up there. I've been swamped. Oh, cool, Mark. Got your limit on trout today.
What is Reef Robber doing for you?
Trying to get my shirt, I think. It's not going to happen.
Oh, no.
Richard,
I would not let him wear that.
No, I'd get divorced over that. Probably she didn't hit me just for that being said. Hey, Steve from Wyoming. How we doing, bud? Bill, I did Saturday night just for you, my friend. No, I'm just kidding. But I thought about you when we went live tonight. Like, hey, he's actually gonna be able to make it. We're just talking about that
Pink
calendar
shirt.
idea. No, we're talking about the calendar idea. I'm trying to figure out what people want to see on it. It's PG. It's nothing. I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna get anybody in trouble. It's gotta be kid friendly. Hillsman found some nice sheds.
Oh,
Awesome.
that's cool.
We had our turkeys going crazy this afternoon. Had gobblers out in the timber. We don't hear a lot of gobbling like after they fly down normally here in Iowa anymore. But these things were yeah, they're hammering back. It was
It was
cool.
really
That's
got
probably
our mail all worked up.
yeah, that's probably the first time you've heard a gobble in midday, isn't it?
No. When Dixie tried to run away, when I called for her,
Mm.
they just would go off. It was nuts all
Yeah.
around our house.
The floor is in the way.
Interesting.
Thanks, Reef Robber. Richard, of course I married up. She's the poor sap that married down.
Oh, that's not true. What's that?
Yeah, Ruger. It's youth season turkey here as well. So been seeing a lot of pictures. They've been having some really good luck recently. Yeah, Bill. That's something I thought about doing too. I'm playing with several ideas of just kids with trapping, um, some of the like the older generation trappers, then just some random blue collar trappers, and then maybe even something with just YouTube guys. So there's several options out here. I'm just kind of getting an idea of what other people are thinking, if we do put this calendar together, and maybe a couple different calendars. We'll see. My wife came up with the idea that we could take the actual picture part of it and divide it into threes or fours and put several different pictures on it too. She's the smart one.
Did you make the pink shirt sleeveless? It still has its sleeves.
Yeah. It will be sleeveless though if I ever did wear it again. But I'm not. Yeah, Richard, I think you got some extended seasons now, don't you? Absolutely, Jeep fam. You have a good night, buddy. I'll try to hop on Monday. Just depends how things are going, but take
It's
care,
usually
man.
when I do my school.
Yeah, she's got school, so I'll have the kids, but depends on how my little hellion of a daughter's doing. She takes after her mother, so
Who does she take after?
probably me.
Yeah.
Probably me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Otter Cat, now you gotta work. LTO, we're not doing the shirt. Just so you know, she likes it when you call her Mrs. Iowa.
It just makes me laugh.
Yeah, Bill, 100% spot on. So is this the gorgeous face you saw at Walmart? Because part of me really hopes that it wasn't, and you would have introduced yourself because that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome.
You could have said hi. I would have said hi too.
I just hope it wasn't you because that'd been awesome. Hey, Mrs. Iowa. What?
If it wasn't, they wouldn't have said hi or looked, right?
I don't know. A lot of women think they're probably Mrs. something in the state. So,
Well, they're married. They're Mrs. of
oh, you know what I
something.
mean. No, Bill, we're not doing the goats. Oh, they're wandering around the country?
Oh,
Like-
county. The county.
Like open season?
Like they need a home.
Like open season.
They want to be wild, like
Goat
our
meat.
turkeys.
Viled. They want to be viled.
Do you see Joshua Rich says he's going good night?
Oh, all right, Joshua. You take care, bud. I hope you get to feeling better, bud. Sounds like you had a pretty major surgery, so
Mm.
take care of yourself and get to feeling better, buddy.
You're kind of
What was
dramatic.
that?
I think she saw. Oh no, there's nothing there. So I'm not sure what she thought she saw. Yeah.
You're probably right, Otter Cat.
Well, I appreciate it. It just makes me giggle. So you need to do some goat trapping if there's 3 loose goats. How would one catch a goat?
243 would be efficient.
No.
All right, you go close range, more of a 45. I don't know. What do you want?
Justin!
What do you want from me?
To not kill it.
Well, it's a wild goat.
Mm-hmm.
Scab's going to bed too?
It's only 9:30.
No, he just told Joshua night. Woven wire fence. You should have said hi. She would have said hi to you too, Bill. Either that or ran. I don't know. You said you're picturing me. So on the phone, he says he pictures me as a very, very short guy.
Oh, you're not short.
Yeah, I feel kind of offended by that. Like,
Well,
I'm almost
you're
6.
Almost 6 foot.
Right at 6.
Mm-hmm. Taller than me. Who was it sent you a picture of a wild pig? I feel like we should have caught that too.
No, we're not doing the wild pig
I
thing.
hope he caught it and gave it a home.
All right, Dale. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Good luck. Hope it keeps going well for you, at least until Wednesday to get everything out of there. Boxy's in here. How we doing? An empty acre with a trap on the front. A list of all the old. And that's the thing, Bill. Like, some of these guys are so secretive, they don't want to be known. They're still very much anti technology, anti computer, YouTube, even email. Shad? No, that was not you. Don't even get into this. LTO, we actually it's not too terribly far of a drive to the what's it called? Red Rock. So we drove down there today, kind of had a nice little family day, walked the trails. It's only like just over an hour from here, so went down there. I didn't see any fish down there on the river, but a lot of the guys are telling me it's a little too early yet. But as soon as they start coming to the surface, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Just messing up your schedule.
Hi, Justin.
Hey, Creel, how we doing, bud? Yeah, Justin, don't you have a bunch of machines to be making yet for the Nationals coming up? I love seeing that, like how Creel comes in and everybody on here knows who Creel is. That's so cool that the kind of the webs of this network, everyone, not everybody knows everybody, but the reach is getting out there and people are learning who each other are. I'll tell you what, if Iowa ever extended our season and I could trap all the way until June, I was waiting for that. That's the whole reason of that.
Hmm.
No, we're wrapping it up.
I'm
Mama's
ready.
right. We're ready. I'm ready. It's been a long season, so
I'm ready. The dogs find all the animal fat and they bring it into my garden. It makes me so
yeah. So right
mad. Or
now,
our dog's up twice a night and I have to go out in the cold and try and shake the dog so the animal fat falls out of its mouth.
that's
So
illegal. Can't shake a dog anymore. Because of shaking puppy syndrome.
Ugh.
No, it's been so hot in my shop with that walk-in running that I've had to leave the garage door open, and then they go in there and dig around stuff and find some coon fat and everything else. Is pretty bad.
So gross.
Justin, if you have a day off, you're wasting it. Yeah, Bill, it's just gonna be tough because a lot of these guys don't want their names known. So I'm not sure that's gonna be an option for us, unfortunately. Oh yeah, you're probably fishing for walleye tomorrow, aren't you, Walker?
It's supposed to be nice weather, isn't it?
I think so. I really want to call in sick tomorrow. Richard, that looked like a big badass lumberjack. I like that. I feel a little more masculine
The short guy.
than the short guy.
Did you post that video where you almost put your hand in the water and then you could hear the
Yep, that was the last video I did. I think because of that, it actually got pretty big. Had a bear in your yard? That would be awesome. I would love to see that. Yeah, some kind of secret order, Justin, for possum or what?
Bill Mapes is drinking Prairie Fire. I've had a shot of that before.
Really?
Hmm. It tastes like it's cinnamony, or maybe it was a mix of Prairie Fire and Fireball or something. But I liked it. It was good.
I've never had it.
It was good. Yes, I like the doormat. We kind of were discussing where we're gonna put it, but the funny part was I had a newer friend over the other day, and I walked her out to the car, and she's too new for me to tell her what he does, and so
too embarrassed.
And so I walk her to her car, and she's like, "Do you smell skunk?" I'm like, "No." Don't look in the garage. Please don't look in the garage.
She's too new. We can't scare her away yet.
Not yet. Not till she decides she likes me.
Yeah, reef robber, I really don't know because I know I put my hand down on that pan and I even felt it move and then I came up. I think what happened was one of my fingers was actually on the jaw when I did it and that helped push my hand out. That's the only thing I can think of.
Scary.
It would have sucked if I'd have caught myself because I'd be stuck there on a drowning rod by myself with one hand. But this is completely safe what I do. There's no risk at all ever with trapping. So
Yeah,
I love you.
I'm calling that. Fireball and Sprite is a good one to try. I probably would have liked it, but I can't do pop much anymore. So what?
Can do what?
Pop or soda?
They said pot. I was like,
No, since I've had COVID, soda tastes
yeah,
weird to me
yeah.
now.
Her palate really changed when she had COVID. That was kind of a mess.
It's hard to find stuff I like. I still like wine.
Alan, yeah, you could fold them up if you're sending them to tannery. I mean, no joke. You could literally,
Oh boy, he's bringing out examples.
right? You could literally fit a coon in a box this size. A normal, say 3 or 4 X coon. You could cram it and crush it and push it down in there. It's getting tan, getting tan for you anyway, so it doesn't matter. You'll be fine. Smokers. Who's smokers?
My new friend, because
Oh yeah,
pot smells like skunk, or the other way around. But
I gotcha. Kansas Trapper, how we doing? I could have chewed out. Mark says. Cruel
I
act
need him
up.
to finish my basement before he loses a limb. So don't give him any ideas.
I wouldn't look very attractive with a nub. If I got caught in a trap, she'd walk up and be like, "He's not lost cause. We're done. He won't survive."
Oh, that's mean.
Richard, I'm not sure I'm going to be turkey hunting this year. I would like to, but it just might not be in the cards. If I do somehow get a chance to, I will be filming it. I'm just not sure yet. Hey, Dan, I've still got it for you, bud. I think I even found a better one for you. So
He says still want.
yeah, he still wants the 5X
Oh,
coon.
okay. So say, I thought you were getting rid of your stuff. Not
I am. I'm getting all my stuff. Yeah.
collecting
No, actually,
them.
Dan has like 800 coon for me, so I'm gonna be
Mhm.
working more in the shop.
You'll be off my top 5 people I like to hear from on your YouTube channel if I do that.
I don't even make your top 5.
Did you? Um, Never mind. I forgot what I was gonna ask.
You're losing it.
Mhm.
The alcohol kicked in.
Mm-mm.
That's awesome, Justin. So June 4th. You want to give a location to that, Justin? Funky's donating some traps. Backwater's donating some bait. Fletchel and Justin are making states, and Red O'Hearn might show up. That would be an honor.
Are you going?
No, because you're going to be down south.
No. June 4 is when our son will be home from DC.
Okay. For some reason, I thought that's when do you go to Ozarks?
Hand me my phone. I better check the calendar. I think that's not the same weekend because I told her I couldn't because of that.
Scam. Boy, we're way behind
That's
now.
the 10th.
Oh, it's the 10th?
Mm-hmm. But no, he'll be home from
DC.
Put on the charger.
YHEC. I have not heard of that, Adam. My dad actually teaches a hunter education here in Iowa. They normally have 2 a year. Wow, PA. I'm gonna be getting a lot of skunks back pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that. Richard, that's terrible.
Vodka and Tabasco. I don't know. Must have been something different from when we went. Wendy and I had it when we went out. But the shot was white. It was Dixie.
Lake Akira, if I remember that right, Justin, is where it's going to be at June 4th.
He says it. Yeah,
Yep.
Justin said.
Yeah, man, that'd be cool to be in bear country. Wouldn't you like that?
No.
Probably not.
It'd eat my cats, probably. I would be mad at it.
Probably. Oh, John, you're back. He's out dying traps earlier.
Hmm.
That's a lie, Otter Cat. Do not try getting me in trouble.
The freezer, 10 dozen new
I've told her about the
TC
walk-in
pies.
freezer.
I don't know if we agreed on the walk-in freezer yet.
I told you about it.
Did you buy it?
Officially, money has not been transacted, though. And everything else, that's not even true at all. 6,000 feet of chain. Yeah, what? $1 a freaking foot?
What are you gonna do with that much chain anyway?
Traps?
No.
See, I'll melt the chain down, and then I'll make traps out of it.
No.
By the way, I'm starting a whole
Yeah,
trapping
why
company.
not? In your spare time.
Yeah, my spare time. Yeah, Richard, we'll see. It's so hard to get permission to turkey hunt around here. Everything's locked up so hard, but we'll see what I come up with. Yeah, thanks, Otter Cat. You're just trying to put me in the doghouse.
Internet vet. Walk-in freezer fund? Seriously?
Yeah,
I thought he was on my side.
you've been gone for so long. He switched sides.
Wow. I'm not thrilled.
Yeah, Jimmy, it was. It was the picture I sent you.
Jimmy!
Your wife let you come out to play tonight?
Staying out of trouble.
Or are you outside?
They had an anniversary not too long ago.
And nobody's killed each other. Congratulations. You made it. Oh, wow, Scab. That's crazy. Yeah, Matt. It would probably be a good electric bill, but we're working on things, figuring it out right now. But I pay the electric bill.
I don't care.
Oh, so angry.
I'm hiding in the garage, Jimmy.
That's...
I'm gonna text Jess and tell her to
No,
send all
don't
the
rat out
kids.
my friend.
Send all the kids to the garage.
Yeah, the entire football team. Really, Justin? Man, we got turkeys everywhere. Our white ones had wild ones gobbling in the timber like 50 yards from our property line a little while ago.
Why would a bear attack a school bus?
It was hit by a school bus.
Oh. Well, didn't.
Twinkie!
Well, they saw the ones of the bear like getting into the trash can. Maybe someone left their lunch on the bus.
I love you so much. You're not leaving. I know that's what you want to do. You're not leaving.
Oh.
We actually had a bird fly into our window the other day, too.
That was sad.
Boom!
Scared everybody. The
Yeah.
dogs.
Oh, yeah, I bet, Scab. I bet.
Oh, Jim, well, tell Jess we say hi. We miss you guys.
Yeah, you guys need to come down for a visit again. It's only what, I don't know, 2,800-mile drive. You should be fine.
Yeah, we'll wait.
I'll give you $40 towards gas, even.
Drink some more wine. I'll go get some here. In a minute.
Mrs. Iowa, get it right, Justin.
For now.
She's not.
Just kidding.
Wow! Shots fired.
Lots of tender pieces of meat in the school bus.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible, Possum.
Oh no. Danny DeVito.
Really, Vet? That's awesome. Your dad would have made the news. That's for sure. Yeah, Steve, like I have a 8x8 walk-in freezer now. And during the winter with our house, my walk-in freezer and running like 10 other freezers, we're paying like 215 a month. Wasn't bad,
That's
but
bad.
with all that stuff, it's not bad.
Uh-huh.
But in the summertime, that killed us. Running not all the freezers, but several of them, and we had an old air conditioner unit from what was it, 23 years ago.
Yep.
So my highest electric bill last year was $808 for a month in like August, I think it
That's
was.
because you leave the lights on in your garage.
That has nothing to do with me leaving lights on in the garage.
Yes, it does.
No. Anyway, we're hoping to fix all that because I won't have the walk-in running at all. All my fur's gonna be gone. Turn all the freezers off. We got a new AC unit that's supposed to go in last April or May, and finally got in September, probably something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it's a lot better this year. I won't have to be a male gigolo anymore on the summer months.
Oh, good. Then you can finish the basement. I got them from Zenny, and I love them. I get a lot of compliments on them too, but I just like how cheap Zenny is.
You look hot.
Oh, thank you. Oh no, ruined his wife's by boiling the 550s in it.
All right,
Gross.
John. So I'm gonna give you some advice here.
Don't.
Cover your ears because I know how to get out of this. With you listening, I can't tell him
Let's
advice
hear
on
it.
this.
Let's hear it.
Buy a new pot.
But not for Christmas.
Change it out and she'll never know. You got to
Don't
buy
give it to her
something
for
very similar
Christmas.
to it.
Oh, she'll know.
No, she won't.
Mhm.
No. You might even have to exchange the handles for the other ones. Trust me, it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's not. You've never done that.
Happy wife is a happy. I mean, it can be better. Yeah. No, she's just upset because I got her like a kitchen set and a vacuum for birthdays and
A
Christmas.
camouflage crock pot. Camouflage crock pot. Do you know what I bring for work luncheons when we have potlucks? The camouflage crock pot, because I know no one will accidentally take it home or intentionally take it home either.
She does not like my gifts, apparently. We were dating when I got that for you, I think. Or was it our first year?
We were married.
No. See, I'm a romantic. What can I say? Yeah, see, reef robber.
Hilarious internet bet.
Burn very little.
Yeah, okay.
That's cool, but it was Richard. Like it was nice, but so my walk-in freezer is not vented into the attic, so it produces hot exhaust that just blows into my garage, which is insulated anyway. So my garage would be like 115, 120 degrees when it was 85 out. It was terrible.
She watched you do it and she didn't care that you were boiling it. And then she was going to use it later. I'm not allowed.
Oh, yeah, you're fine, John. You're just not aware of the stuff I've used to yours that we've reused. I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding.
Jess would have loved a camo crock pot. Well, I could make her a deal. I know where to find one.
All right, do you have something to watch?
You want me to leave?
No, Scab. It was real tree. It's good. We should go get the crock pot. See, Justin likes it.
You have a camo crock pot. Good for you.
No, because I don't remember, and I probably don't want to bring it up, whatever it was. But it
Well,
can't be good.
yeah, what was this otter cat?
It's Scab. You're my man.
Um,
Yeah, I didn't half-ass it. We went legit.
I'm blessed.
Oh shoot, that's awesome, Mark. So what's kind of cool? This has been probably 5, 6 years ago now. I got onto some new territory trapping, and I found a Hello Kitty lunch pail, like this little. I don't know, what would you say it is? Half quarter gallon?
Pint. It's
I
small.
mean, it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's small. Um, but it sounds like it's actually worth some money. It was kind of buried in the dirt in the road ditch. It's from the 50s or something like that. Kind of a cool find.
It's in its garage.
It is in my garage.
Otter cat. It is your place to say. He doesn't remember, and I want to know.
No, it's not. You'll lose your wrench. John.
Oh,
That's why you build a doghouse very big
Justin will meet you out there.
with a bed and dish network. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, Justin, I'm gonna try that. I can't say I've done it before, but you know that trough that you made me. If I'm gonna eat the beaver, I'll hang it by the tail once I get it opened. Open all the legs up. I'll hang it by that, and then use the actual skinning machine itself to do the back. That way, the meat never touches the trough where there's dirt and stuff on it. Pretty cool deal.
I drove around with that trough in my truck in the back of my car for a while.
Yeah.
I put our groceries in it because someone didn't take it out.
Yep. That was my fault. Oh yeah, Ruger. I found, I mean, needles and everything else you can think of down there. Brad from Wyoming. Oh, that's awesome. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Yeah, no doubt.
She's sleeping hard. That rock. Is she dreaming, you think? Look at her all twitchy. Why is she twitching?
I don't know.
Dixie. Dixie?
Dixie.
Are you okay?
Damn, she's still alive.
That was scary.
All right, John, you take care, bud. That was a big sigh. She's pissed. You woke her up.
Wow, that was weird. Yes, Justin, you can mark it as a grocery haul. It they didn't roll around in the back.
Yep.
It was very nice.
Perfect. All right, Justin. I'll do that on my next one.
I need some more.
Okay. Yeah. It's kind of sad when trapping season's coming to an end, but it's time. It's gonna feel really good to get all that fur out of my shop, though. There's not a whole lot of money to be made in it, but I'm gonna come out all right on the fur for sure. Be able to afford my new walk-in freezer. So, internet vet, I found the coolest. Well, I mean, the coolest find for me was that Hello Kitty little I don't know, I'd call it like a little lunch pail. It was a little bucket or sand bucket. It's pretty neat. From like the 50s or early 60s or something like that. Oh yeah, Dan, I could. Um, but I'll be focusing all my spare time once I get these beaver traps pulled. Will be finishing the basement. My wife's kind of been on me for that for a couple years to get the basement finished, and it's time. It's nice and cool down there, which being overweight, it's kind of nice to have some place cool to go. Got a fireplace down there and stuff. We're gonna put my a pool table and stuff down there. Um, be kind of fun. So be good to get that finished. You did.
Here's your shirt. You want to try it on? I like this side better. Yeah.
You've been drinking. Thanks,
Hey,
honey.
you didn't wear it. I went and got
Yeah,
it
Jimmy,
for
so
you.
you can come live with me.
Jimmy's gonna come live with us.
Yep.
And all your kids and Jess. Jess is always welcome here.
Yeah, Paul. Email me, Iowa Trapper, the number 2 at Gmail. You guys are terrible. You just gave in to him, honey. Thanks. What embarrassing about you can I share?
Please no. I do
Oh,
enough
yeah.
of that on my own.
Yeah. Want to talk about that donkey again?
I'm good.
And
Yeah. Can your nickname be Man Trapper from going forward?
no, but yours can be.
No.
What the hell, Scab? That's bull.
Oh.
Nobody loves me anymore.
That's not true.
But no joke, guys. Seriously. I bought this at a convention. And I thought, that's kind of funny, right? Pink shirt, got beaver. I think it's funny. But it wasn't until like 10 hours later when I read the back.
You went to the grocery store with it
Yeah,
on.
and Casey's and everywhere else with it. Man, that was terrible. That boxy, that's what I was thinking. Like, that's why I thought I was getting the looks. Like, this guy's wearing a pink shirt. That's unmasculine. But it's like, At that point, it was still like 2012, 15, somewhere around there. Like,
They're not
it's fine.
progressive.
Yeah. A man can wear a pink shirt. It's fine. Didn't read the whole thing. Yeah.
Jimmy, he talked about ordering more shirts for the Ohio convention, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm debating on getting shirts for the national convention this year. Yeah, just said tough guys wear pink. That's what I thought, but so do some feminine ones apparently. Now tell me the truth though, Boxy. I mean, honestly, from the front of that, is that not something that kind of like that's funny, that's catchy? I'm gonna buy that. Maybe if it was a question mark and not exclamation point, maybe that would have summed up the front a little better. Oh shoot. Oh well. What do? You win some, you lose some. I definitely lost that one. But then you won when you found me. Oh, thanks. Oh, cool, Justin.
Oh, that was nice of her.
Yeah, I've got a few shirts and hoodies left from last year. If I'm gonna order them, I know I need to do it now.
Yeah, they have a hard time getting them.
Yeah, it took what 6 weeks to get us made last time, something like that, wasn't it?
I don't remember. It was wild.
So if I'm gonna do it, I need to do it soon. Richard, I like that idea. That's great. Yeah, scabbing. That would have made me feel a little better about it, I guess. Uh, what?
You wanna be a man eater?
It's a beaver eater, not beaver
No, the
trapper.
back says man trapper. So you change it to man eater.
You know what? Why not? Let's do that too. I might have to just wear this shirt on Monday when I'm pulling traps. I'll wear a pink shirt.
I wonder who would pull over to check on you.
Not many. In our neck of the woods, not many. See, if it was warmer, I'd just wear that shirt, a banana hammock. I wouldn't even need chest waders. I'd just dive right in.
Oh.
Yeah, otter cat. Yeah, you tend to normally guide me towards those traps and be like, put foot here. Man, y'all are brutal tonight. All right, Paul, I'll check them here in a little bit, buddy.
Banana hammock. That's not even the first time today we've discussed banana hammock.
Yeah, we've already talked about it earlier today.
Sometimes we like trying to scar our 15-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's
he's
fun.
like, he makes this face like, what?
Why
Or
would
like
you
he'll
talk?
walk in the room and we're doing something stupid and he'll just back out. Like just
Yep, I'll instantly put my hand on your butt.
and he
And
just
she's
backs
like,
out of the room.
ah.
I tell him, I say, we'll pay for your therapy someday.
Yeah. Steve, we're drinking some rum and Pepsi tonight. Boxy, you're probably right. I don't even know what size this sucker was. I was smaller then. I'll tell you
It
what,
fits you.
this is a better quality shirt than what I have. This is Port and Company, made in Honduras. I bet those guys are really confused over there, like, why the hell do these Americans want this shirt? Oh yeah, Jimmy, it's fun. We scar the hell out of that kid.
Yeah, he's such a good kid.
Trying to think what else we've done to scar him.
Remember when we were outside? It was really cold, and he walked in when I was trying to show you that I was cold.
We're not even gonna go there on here. We're not even gonna go there on here. There's a couple ways to tell how cold you were, and
No, it was not inappropriate. Don't be like that.
kind of was still innocently inappropriate.
Yeah.
That's the best way to
Poor,
say it.
poor kid. He's so funny.
Yeah, Scab, you're probably right. You're probably right. Smuggling peas.
I don't even know what that means. Oh, jeez. No, that was not what we were doing.
It's a good indicator of how cold it is, though.
Jim, just start a savings account for their counseling someday. That's what we tell Noah.
Yeah, problem is you got girls that are older. That's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Instead of worrying about one, you've got to worry about thousands. But at the same time, this was just brought up to my attention a while ago. You only have to worry about one, maybe two for you, getting pregnant later versus a boy getting many.
Why would you say that? That's terrible.
Okay, so Jim McCombs, my best friend that's now in Alaska, I know what we thought in high school.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'm gonna hate all of high school with my daughter and part of middle school.
Quit it. We just raise her to be a tough girl and she'll be fine.
We got some work to do. We've got a lot of work to do.
She'll be fine.
Mr. Somebody, you don't have to retract it. You're right.
I didn't see it.
High beam indicator.
Oh, jeez.
So, I've drank just enough now. Who wants to see me cut the sleeves off this sucker and wear it on Monday? Because I'll do it. Don't think I won't. But I will have chest waders, though, so you won't see a lot.
Is that my dad?
I'd assume so, because if that's the case, boy, we really should
Well, I
have
know he
kept
watches your
this more
stuff.
PG.
If it's my dad, yes. I fixed our website, so um I uploaded it again. I can't figure out how to get it on the new website, so I'll talk to you tomorrow about it after church.
Scab, that's awesome. I always tell my boy that too. Like he'll like if he does act up or something, like, hey, I have no problem dropping you off to high school in a dress. You wouldn't try me.
I tease him. I always tell him I'm proud of you. Proud of you? Or just silly things.
Yeah, Otter Cat. Yeah, she will. So I think my daughter has my worst traits that she got from me. Very, very stubborn. Very stubborn, because that is me in a nutshell. Jimmy, you already are immortal, man. You already are. I have 2 kids and want to pull my hair out, and you have 6. Take care, Justin. You have a good night, buddy. Enjoy your night off tomorrow, making skinny machines all day. So,
No polar plunge for you.
what the hell, Richard? I'll try it. Although next year, I don't know. I don't know my plans for next year. So I did just find this out. I will be losing my Skinner for next year. Jackson took a new job.
Oh, what's he gonna do?
I don't know what it is, but it requires a drug test, so it must be a pretty legit job.
Good for him.
Um,
You
so
could cut back a little and actually enjoy the end. You hate trapping at the end. I mean, you don't hate it, but you're tired.
I'm burnt out, but I'm always
Yeah.
exhausted.
So if you cut back, maybe you wouldn't be.
Yeah, yeah, you're probably right.
You're the one that says it's not about numbers, it's about enjoying what you do.
You're right. It is. But I'm all about drive too. How far can you push yourself? How hard can you push yourself? And how much can you piss your wife off? And that I have succeeded tremendously.
Mhm.
But it all depends. If I do get that chance to do something I've never done before at the beginning of next year, um, I'm probably going to jump on it, but I'm not sure yet. And that would definitely put a hurt into my raccoon season. So we'll see.
Yeah, talk to me about that.
I've mentioned it to you, but it's not set in stone yet. So yeah, I don't know about that, Mr. Somebody. We'll see.
Ottercat, guess what? Uh, who was it sent you a picture of a mink? They caught a mink.
Nobody, because I've caught them all.
Some lady accidentally caught a mink
Oh, yeah.
and sent you a picture of it, and you're like, yeah, that's a mink.
So I'm doing some animal damage control in this beaver pond. That's part of where I'm filming my So You Want to Be a Trapper beaver series. She has some live traps up by her house to catch rabbits because the rabbits drive her dogs crazy. And she sent me this picture and she's like, "What is this?" I've Googled it and I think it's a marten. And I'm like, "Well, we don't have marten here." And she sent me a video of it. I'm like, "That's a mink." And almost like part of my soul left. Like this
I
lady
thought
that,
of otter cat.
yeah, I was like, this lady that has these big live traps that probably have 5 pounds of pan tension on them went out and caught a mink. Like, talk about taking the wind out of your sail right there.
Good night, then. I'll see you tomorrow.
No, Mad Shepherd, we're not doing the petting zoo thing.
Yeah, we are.
No, Boxy, that's, and the drive can mean many things. That's kind of my slogan, I guess you could say. But basically, what I mean by that is when you think you're down and out or you're exhausted, you always have more to give. Just most people don't realize it. That's not saying you need to consume your whole life with trapping or whatever you're doing. But at the end of the day, even like with her, I've told her from 5 o'clock till they go to bed, I'm inside with them. And for the most part, I've stayed true to that. There's been a few nights where I haven't, but that means at 3 o'clock when you're done trapping and you're exhausted, you're burnt out, you just want to go home and relax for an hour before they get home. No, let's go put out another 6 or 8 sets. Let's go find something else. Let's push ourselves to that point. And I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't do that. If I ever settled and just was, yeah, I'm good with that, I never would have hit 1,000 coon. I never would have hit it.
I already said that. I already talked to them.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, Scab. That is crazy. Michael Lant, advice for trapping agricultural deserts? Or is that desserts? I love desserts. Agricultural deserts. I'm kind of curious. How's it agricultural? Then What are you getting at, bud? Share a little more. I'm interested. Just want to know what you're talking about. Yeah, Mr. Somebody. Yeah, Jim. I did not expect that either. Pretty wild. That's crazy, PA. That's awesome. Hey, Giga Chad. How we doing, bud?
All right. I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready.
Yeah, it's 10:15. I'll probably start wrapping it up too.
Mm-hmm. Just thought I'd come bug you a little bit since I haven't been bugging you.
Yeah, she's missed the last few lives. She's like, I don't want to be there anymore. You're no fun.
I never
I'm kidding.
said
I'm
any
kidding.
of that.
No.
I just tend to derail your conversations.
There's no derailing. It's kind of whatever happens, happens. So.
All right. Have fun, man, Trapper.
Well, thanks for stopping in.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Dixie. You want to go join?
No.
Go bug him. Go on. Good girl.
Really? She hates me. She hates me. Michael, it's all farmland around you. Okay, I see what you're saying. Is there any fences or fence lines? Because that's probably where you're going to have the most luck. Of course, you'd leave her in here and take off. I don't want you. All right. Mrs. Man Trapper. What's that about? That's ridiculous. But Jimmy, that is the most worthless mutt I've ever had. It could have been a good dog, but my wife made it a lap dog and then a bed dog, and yeah, she's terrible. LTO, you take care, bud. Um, I think we're about ready to call her night too, guys. I gotta be up at 5 o'clock, and still got my buddy's bobcat to skin that he caught. Like I think it was late December, but he's doing a full body tan with it with the claws on, and I thawed that out tonight to work on. So still gotta get that taken care of too. So Richard, I'm gonna trap like I do no matter what. The gas prices are gonna be up. I'm just gonna plan for it. I'll work that much harder and that many more hours over the next few months, and be prepared for it, whatever it is. Oh yeah, Alan GPSs. I've got two of my handheld yellow Garmin's now, and I love them. I'll never trap without one. Yeah, Mr. Somebody, you're right. So a lot of the times, I think coon actually live in the cornfields until it gets cold enough to force them into a den. Up until if you have standing corn during trapping season, that's great. But is it still 55, 60 degrees? A low of say 45, those coon will just curl up in the middle of a cornfield and they'll sleep there. They have no reason to leave. No, Bill, no goats. Ottercat, I am doing a demo at the NTA Thursday late morning or early afternoon. I'm not sure exactly when it is. Um, I should know. I'm very, very nervous about it. I'm going to be start doing some. It sounds kind of embarrassing to even say, but I'm going to do like some mock run ups of it and practice everything because I've never done a demo for adults before, so this is going to be big. I'm pretty nervous about it, but uh, just try to have confidence in myself. When it comes to especially land trapping coon, I feel like I do know what I'm doing, but it varies so much across the country, so that's going to be a big thing. Oh, yeah, I've been drinking a little too much, Alan. Sorry about that. Yeah, no. German short hairs, I grew up raising them for amazing bird dogs. And I had some of the best dogs in the world, in my opinion. We ran all Dixieland line, bloodline. That's what she is too, but my wife's made her more into a couch pooch. So, Giga Chad, it's never too early. It's never too early. I'm gonna go bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back, and we'll finish this up. You have a bed, bud? All right. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow after work. All right, bud? All right. Love you. Let's all leave. That's terrible. Yeah, Jimmy. Duke was awesome. I wish you could have met Jake back in the day. He was an awesome dog too. Boxy, take care, buddy. Have a good night, man. I appreciate everything you've been doing. Cool. I'm not terribly far from it. It's less than an hour from me. Yeah, Mark, I'm exactly the same way. Where was I? I thought we were going somewhere with this earlier. I'm lost now. But anyway, guys, yeah, season's coming to a close. Oh yeah, German eh, GSP, German short hair pointers. Um, Great dogs. Uh, my dad raised and trained bird dogs basically my entire youth. Um, at one point, we had like 32 or 33 German short hairs in for training from like 13 different states. It was pretty cool. That was my entire youth was spent training bird dogs every evening after school. Okay, Patrick. Yeah. Um, it depends what you're buying. If you're going after canine stuff, yeah, they take some prep work. They really do. Uh, dog proofs you could buy the day before and have them shipped to you that morning. Throw some tags on them, and you're ready to go. In my opinion, same thing with one and a halves or anything underwater. Anything underwater, um, you're fine. In my opinion, leaving it how it is. My left eye squinting pretty good. That's not a good sign. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'll be doing a couple demos this year. One at the Iowa Trapper Association and one at the Nationals. Pretty nervous about that one, but we'll be all right. It'll be fun. I never thought my first demo for adults would be at a national level, so we'll see how that goes. Vet, you know what? You're right in many ways there. Um, there's several times it's just I need to pull these. I need to get moving on. It's time to call it. But it's just trapping is who I am, and outside of my family, that is the one thing that I love the most in life. It is just I don't even know how to explain it. I can be beat, down and out, exhausted, ready to call it quits. But when it comes to going down there, pulling a beaver or coon out of that trap, it's just like, let's give this one more chance. Let's see what else it can do. Let's give it another day. Uh, it's just, I really have trouble calling it quits. I really do. Otter cat. I'll tell you what, Otter cat. When it's all said and done, whether it's after that or before that, you come find me and we're gonna have a beer. I promise you that. Hey, Dredger, how we doing, buddy? That's cool, man. You're out taking the boys, sharpening the knife. That's awesome. We're just kind of wrapping it up here, about ready to call it a night. But yeah, unfortunately, Vet, this one's gonna have to be for real, as our season ends Friday, and they're calling for rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'll never be able to get to these traps on Friday. But I've learned a lot. I've got a lot of plans for next year already of how I'll do things differently. Um, it's gonna be good. Oh, Scab, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. That's awesome, Richard. Brittany's were amazing dogs too. We had short hairs, Brittany's, and a few English pointers. Those were kind of the three that we had, but Brittany's are beautiful dogs too. Yeah, sorry, Dredger. But yeah, we're out of here. Uh, Got to get up early. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow, but I should have some downtime. But still gonna be probably a 12-hour day at work. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. I hate calling it a season. It's so unnatural to me. I don't want to quit. I don't want to be done. But unfortunately, we've hit that time. There's nothing I can do about it. Season's done. Season's over. Uh, Time to move on. Time to get prepped and gear up for next year already. I'll be scouting out new territory by July. Find a new ground where you can see the crops coming up, where there's corn. Um, it's just part of it. It's just part of it. So, yeah, PA. I mean, May 6th. I already know that May 6th this year means 6 months until trapping season. So that's how I'm that dedicated to this that I know May 6th is 6 months until season this year, till opening day. So, but anyway, we're gonna do. If I do get turkey hunt, I'll be doing some filming with that, as well as we're gonna be doing a lot of bow fishing this year. I'll probably try duck hunting this year. I'm gonna be doing like a camping. Hopefully, I'm gonna be camping while duck hunting. There's a little island that me and a good buddy like to duck hunt on, and you can only access it by water. So if I get to do that, we're gonna camp on it for like 2 days with tents and a little makeshift George Foreman or something like that. Maybe even grill over an open flame, whatever. That'd just be a cool adventure. So we'll see if that works out. But anyway, guys, I appreciate the support. It's been awesome. Never thought this channel would be where it is. You can even ask Reef Robber Earl in here. I have no idea about technology. I have no idea how to do most of this stuff. I'm just this redneck that goes out and traps and has a good time, and I try to run a camera while I do it. So uh, it's awesome. I'm so thankful for where I'm at, and it's all because of you guys. So you guys have a good night. I'm gonna go sit down and watch the rest of the movie with my wife and call it a bed here pretty soon. So you guys take care, and we'll see you next Friday. Maybe some tears with me having to end my trapping season, but that's all right. So y'all take care. Um, we'll catch you next week, guys.